Hi guys, today we'll be doing active tracking with the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro on a WL Toys remote control vehicle. This is a 1 by 12 scale RC vehicle. The model number I suppose is 124017 by WL Toys. So let's get started. So I'll have the drone up in the air first, and next I'll get my remote control car ready. I'll move it in front. Okay, now we are getting ready. Let's go to the selection menu on your left by selecting following mode and active track. Here you need to draw a box on the object that you want to track, which is the RC vehicle here. Just for you to know that I've also done a similar test on a DJI Inspire 1, which I'm tracking it using this same function. I'll link the description to the video here. Okay, so let's start the tracking. Let's select go, and I'll move the stick on my RC remote. See that it is tracking pretty well. I believe because of the speed is much smaller, much slower as compared to a drone, so it can track. But when it comes to obstacle like the bushes here, it couldn't identify, so there are still some limitation with this active tracking system, so which they need to polish on. Okay, so let's try again. So do notice once you always when you draw a box, your camera will move together with the direction it shows. Okay, we are going in reverse. Still tracking good. Let's turn around probably. Okay, as we turn around, let's try a full acceleration and see how fast it could go and could it still track. So it's going at 4 point something and it just couldn't catch up. So it was still being confused by these overgrown bushes. And whenever it stopped on the last position, it just stays there. And yeah, there's not much you can do except you have to stop the function. So let's try a different testing. So here I'm filming also on a DJI Mini 2 on my right side. Do notice the color difference, and you might have to pay attention to the details and the time frame of both of this image taken. So both of this video is recording in 4K 30 frames per second. So in the beginning I have these two footage synchronized, and it is in the beginning it is showing similarities, but as this video goes down the line, do notice the what you call this, the video starting to go out of sync, out of tune, and one is faster than the other. So I'm not sure if this is something to do with the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro's codec, or is it that my DJI Mini is recording at a slower pace. But I suppose for people who has the DJI Mini 2, maybe you can leave some comments if you experience this, or is it just something you get with the Hubsan Zino. So as we continues the tracking, so now it doesn't lose us any tracking yet. So let's do a couple of donuts and a bit of drifting. Yeah, so it's still tracking good. So once it loses it over the fence, it just couldn't get back to the activities. You have to move your drone again. and this is something a bit you have to take note of, and something that you need to compromise in using these tracking features. I do understand that this is not the best way to demonstrate the active tracking for this drone, but you get an idea of tracking a small object if your drone is up high in the sky. Say even a human, far away, it looks as small as a vehicle also, like the RC car. So yeah, let's move on. So now you're starting to see that the video started to become not synchronized. The DJI Mini 2 footage shows slower as compared to the one taken by Hubsan Zino Mini Pro. Not sure what's the real issue with this, but I'll be happy to know if you have an answer to this. Do leave your comments if you think what is causing this problem, so I'll try to rectify if it was my own technical mistake, or it was something to do with the footage taken out from this drone. From my analysis, I think that maybe the codec on the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, because it is recording in H.265, it is much more efficient. Not sure also because it was too good that the computer cannot read it properly, or that something has to do with the editing software that I'm using, DaVinci Resolve 17. I'm not sure if this is causing the issue, or maybe I should change to a different editing software to see if it all syncs up. But anyway, we have made it this far to the video, and at the end here you can see that it still loses the tracking once it went inside the bushes. So yeah, that's almost the end of the video. So I do appreciate your subscription and like towards this video and on my work with this drone. I do hope that you benefit from the content that I've made and I will be making. So next I'll be making a video on the comparison of the high quality footage taken by both of these drones at daytime and nighttime, so you get a comparison of it to see if the DJI Mini 2 is better, or the Hubsan Zino Mini 2 is the one that you buy in 2021. So thank you, and have a good one. Bye bye.